Do you see what happened today, man? Arizona? I feel like today was indicative of what is going on with this Christian nationalist movement and the future of America. A lot of that was encapsulated today, guys, because obviously with, Donald Trump winning the election, there's been an emboldened feeling among these Christian nationalists, among these right-wingers. There's been a real emboldened feeling that they can just do whatever they want, right? Mask off, hoods off, just out for blood, really. And so today, it turns out there's a group of teachers in Arizona, Cienega High School. Every Halloween for the last couple of years, they've gone to Halloween in these shirts called Problem Solved. Here's the shirts. These are all math teachers. And so the last 2 or 3 years, they've gone to school with these shirts. Now, these shirts, guys, are available online. It's a fairly popular shirt. This Problem Solved shirt with stains on it. They're all over the place, all over the internet. So these math teachers are wearing these Problem Solved Halloween themed shirts to the school. That's what happened. And somebody who is like a TPUSA fan or somebody close to like 𝗙𝗙𝗾𝗧𝗏𝗏, right? Somebody that was close thought that these people were making some crazy statement about Charlie Kirk. That's what they thought. So they saw this photo, and then 𝗙𝗙𝗾𝗧𝗏𝗏 immediately blasted it out to his 240,000 followers, saying that they were mocking Charlie and they deserve to be famous and fired. And then it started a wave. Everybody on the right wing was piling in on this, throwing this photo around. They started doxing these teachers, guys. They started doxing them, like all their phone numbers and addresses and their names. And it just spread like wildfire, with everybody on the right wing jumping in on this and declaring war against these teachers. And the school came out and said, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, the teachers have worn these shirts like multiple years in a row. They do this every Halloween. It's their math teachers, Problem Solved. It's their Halloween thing. And then even after this, okay, even after that came out, they showed a photo of them. Here's the photo of them from 2024, a year ago. Whoops. That's J.D. Vance's couch. Sorry. All right. They showed this photo from a year ago. Then none of these right-wingers, they never apologized to them. They never took down the doxing. I'm not going to show the information, but here's one where they doxed all of these teachers, and they were like, make them famous. And then this picture spread. So, of course, these people are getting death threats. The school had to lock down their fucking social media. Now, what's crazy about this, guys, is that a couple of things are going on here. One is this group of right-wingers that have now achieved some level of power through the death of Charlie Kirk. They're now like a gang that think they can just use social media to leverage attacks and force people to bend to their will. You know what I'm saying? They're very emboldened because they're friends with Donald Trump and the Justice Department will back them. They are absolutely way overstepping their bounds, guys. Today was like a warning shot where these people now think they have the explicit right to come in and control you over how you respond to Charlie Kirk or how you respond to Erica Kirk, or if you somehow upset their sense of decorum. Now, the problem, of course, guys, is they don't have any decorum. They were doing this. They started this energy. They started it. Donald Trump introduced this type of ruthless, reckless, uncaring, no thought about how your words are going to land. They created this environment, this reality TV environment, this idea of a group of Christian nationalists thinking they now have the power to silence us, to get us fired, to attack us because we're saying the wrong thing or expressing ourselves in the wrong way. I think that that is a bad road to go down, because ultimately they're going to abuse that. They are going to abuse it. If they can get us fired for what we wear or what we say online, what's going to prevent them from eventually getting us fired if we're not Christian, or if we're not Maga, or if we are, not the right gender for them? You know what I mean? And I mean, that's why I feel like we are on a slippery slope, because they are very emboldened now, guys. And they're wielding the power of the government behind them, dude. They're wielding the power of the government, guys. And to me, that's pretty scary. And just seeing what happened today, guys, was crazy. Because if we go and look at Andrew Kolvetz's timeline, I mean, look at this guy. This guy is a spokesperson for TPUSA. You saw this guy in the interview or in the debate with Adam Mockler, right? This guy's arrogant and really judgmental. He is a very extreme Christian. Now he's got a lot of power in the TPUSA movement. Look at this. 2 hours ago, he is still posting shit that's attacking these people. Mike Lee, senator from Utah, they are still attacking them. He finally updated it, but even when he updated it, he was still in the comments of things. They were totally targeting people, just tweeting about this all day and then retweeting everyone. Look at that, evil. Everybody's jumping on this bandwagon, calling people evil. I mean, dude, and it's ridiculous, okay? It is ridiculous. And then at the same time, as they're sitting there calling everyone evil, they're celebrating like JD Vance putting a fucking wig on. So their shit is so off the rocker. And then this guy, 𝗙𝗍𝗶𝗹𝗪, is in here. Look at what he said. Dude, he really decided he was going to one-up it, okay? He said, regardless of circumstance, this is not an appropriate shirt for teachers be wearing at school. So now, okay, 𝗙𝗍𝗶𝗹𝗪 is now like the Halloween police, right? He's decided that because he's upset and butthurt about, the situation, that he's like, oh, this is inappropriate. This shirt, right, is inappropriate. They're going to cancel Halloween now, guys. But man, this stuff is so out of control, dude. It is so out of control. They got proven wrong. None of them apologized. They didn't remove the doxing. They don't care. I mean, they hate teachers, okay? They do. They hate teachers. We know they do. We know they hate teachers. So for them, it doesn't matter. The fact that they're teachers, they're hated, they're despised. But yeah, dude, I just have a lot of issues with this behavior, guys. Can I just tell you? I feel like we're on a slippery slope where these Christian nationalists are now like trying to use things to exercise like a power advantage. Because guys, we do have to put it in perspective. Like, obviously, Charlie Kirk being murdered, political violence happening, Gabby Giffords, the people in Minnesota, those lawmakers that got gunned down, all of that stuff is horrific. Okay? It is horrific. But, dude, since September 10th of 2025, 430,000 people have died in America. Okay? 430,000. So, like, I don't think we should be, like, changing the way we're allowed to exist socially and having, like, a Christian nationalist clampdown related to one of the 430,000. That's not okay with me. Okay? It's not okay with me to, like, pretend like the 429,999 other people that have died in the last 6 weeks have no fucking value. And we're doing nothing for them, no mention of them. But now the right wingers are going to sit on this like Charlie Kirk button that they're just going to, break out and try to use to wield power over everybody they don't like. Because, guys, it comes down to that shit that they do with like the word woke. Okay, one of the right-wing techniques is to create an umbrella and then they use it for everything, right? They create the term woke and then it applies to everything that's not them. So now everything that's not them is woke, is bad, is dangerous, is grooming, etc. Right? They do that all the time. And yes, it is projection. They're the ones that are grooming young kids with religion and trying to groom kids with PragerU and with, TPUSA, trying to get into middle schools and shit. And they're the ones that are trying to control, like, you have to be one of them or you're not legit. And so, dude, I'm real tired of that stuff, boss. And, they've sort of increased that demon rhetoric and the hypocrisy, man. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.